Real talk, real life, real growth.
This is Raw Reality with Tori Story and Fit with Lily.
Oh, yum.
But I'm like, not accidentally, but I had like a protein shake to like time me over, but it's like really filled me up.
Just you and Kate or with the team?
No, team.
Nice.
Yeah.
How long is
Mackenzie?
Yes. I was gonna say Michaela.
She came last night. Tomorrow.
Nice.
I mean, Wednesday. It's Eden's birthday tomorrow, actually.
Oh, nice.
Bit on. Yeah. How are we? Welcome back.
Friday. Woo. We are surviving today. I think we're either going through a sleep regression or a growth spurt.
Probably both.
Yeah, probably.
Probably both.
So it's 8 weeks, nearly 9 if you're listening real time. And yeah, the sleep is not sleeping.
And he was a good sleeper.
He was. He was doing nearly like 5-6 hour stints. So hopefully that comes back. It's just a season. It is okay. I followed this new woman and I'm going to have to like find her and put her in like my Between Mothers channel. But she posts like the real shit. Like, you know, there's like people like post real stuff. She's like the real shit. Like she posted a real, or just a photo this morning of like her pumping like the smallest amount of milk. And she was like, here to just break up the feeds of everyone pumping like liters of milk and here for the mums that aren't. And I was like, thank you. Needed to hear that because struggling at the moment. So that's really fun. But like yesterday, hand pumped nearly 150 mil just from one boo, which is huge for me. And then this morning got like 10 mil. Awesome. So I'm like, what?
Can you mix them together?
Yeah, you can. But it's just like, what? How?
Annoying.
Anyway, we're working on that. But yeah, sleep is not great. So last night was every 1 to 2 hours and then just like really fussy, put him down, just didn't want to sleep, brought him into bed. Then I got really angry. And then I was feeding in the chair and I was like bawling my eyes out. I was trying to cry loud enough so Jackson could hear me. But
No, I get it.
but he was out like a light. Like he was up and he was helping me and then he falls back to sleep real fast.
No, I can't. It's
Well, I just try and sniffle really loud, like a lot. Didn't catch on. That's okay. And he was feeding on my boob and I just was like, I cannot have you. You know when someone like, for me, it's like when someone does this to me, like for too long, I'm like, I want to like slap them, like stop. That's what I felt, him just suckling on my boob. And I was like, literally get off me. Like I can't do it. So I just took him into Jackson. I was like, can you just burp him for like a minute? I walked into the kitchen and just bawled. I was just leaning over the bench, bawling my eyes out, just like a couple minutes. Tate was crying, but I'm like, he'll be okay. And then I was like, you know what? I'll just give him a bottle. I was like, I literally just cannot have you on my boob right now. I was overstimulated, overwhelmed, cracking it. I was like so tired. So I did a bottle and then he was good after that. And he slept for I think maybe 2 hours after that. And then this morning Jackson left for work and then Mum got up and I said, can you please just take him? And then he slept 3 hours on her. So I got another 2 hours, 6:30 to 8:30 this morning. And then I was like, we're having a chill day. I was like, it's raining, it's overcast. I took everything off our floors, watched a movie whilst Mr. Rob the Robo-Vac went around. Mum, Tate and I just watched a movie and I messaged my manager and I said, hey, nothing's coming from me today except for one story set that I just sent her before because I was like, no, it's not happening today. Sorry. I was like, nails, podcast, that is all that's happening and a bit of meal prep. That's all that's happening. So that's been my last 24 hours.
Sometimes you just need to cry.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Yeah. I've cried a lot in the last 24 hours.
And then like just do things that make you feel good. Like nothing important has to be done. And I always say, no one's going to die.
Yeah.
No one is going to die.
Yeah.
Besides my baby if I don't feed him.
Yeah.
So that's my priority right now.
Exactly.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah. So just took it slow today and then we'll just see what the night brings.
Yeah.
And you just like, it's not going to last forever. So I'm trying to just be really like present in it because I'm like, one day, I mean, it'll be great when he sleeps through the night. But like one day I won't need to wake him up and give him a bottle. Like he'll just be eating food. And
it is hard though because it's all relative like for what you're feeling at that moment. So
100%.
you're trying so hard to be present in that moment while equally hating every second of it.
Yeah.
And it's like both can be true at once.
Yeah, 100%. So I'm just, trying to like be kind to myself and like if I find myself getting really like frustrated, then I just need to give him to Jackson. Even if he is crying, like he'll be okay. Maybe Jackson won't be, but that's fine. He can deal with it. But I'm like, I just need to remove myself from the room. Like Taylor the other night, I sent her like a 5-minute voice note this morning. And she was like, I literally just gave Carter to Isaac and I got in the car and drove and got petrol and it was the best thing I ever did. So like sometimes you just need to remove yourself from the room, remove yourself from the situation, take a breath and then come back and you can be a better mother. And like, I fully get it.
Yeah.
Fully get it. And yeah, we were just talking to Taylor, like nothing tests your relationship like having a kid.
I can't even begin to imagine.
And I would say, and like it's all relative and I can't relate to being married, but I'm like, I don't think, like people say marriage tests your relationship, but I'm like,
I don't think it's marriage. I think it's a long-term relationship. Like,
yeah.
I think that tests it more than like, because right now the difference between Cade and I not being married and being married is a ring on my finger.
Well, exactly. And a piece of paper signed.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm like, I think it is like the long term you grow and you have more responsibilities as a couple, but it's like having a kid is like,
you're exhausted.
Yeah.
You both still have work to do.
Yeah.
And you're getting agitated and angry because your hormones are so high. You're becoming reactive. And it's just like the only person to take it out is on them.
Yeah.
And it's so easy to.
But then in the same breath, the only person you want there with you is them. But they will never, ever, ever, and this is what I'm really struggling with at the moment, they will never understand what you go through. Because I'm like, you don't understand the hormones in my body. You don't understand the rage 1 minute, then like the complete like love for everyone the next minute and like not wanting sex and then wanting sex, haven't had sex yet. And then it's like the stress of like him wanting to have sex because it's been so long, which I fully understand. But then me being like, hey, don't touch me. Yeah. So then you feel that pressure and then it's like at night, like you don't have the feeling of, is my baby breathing? Like he just is like, yeah, he's fine. But you as a mom is like, is he breathing? Has he had enough food? Do I settle him this time or is he actually hungry? Like you don't have this full on process that a mom does. And it's like, the hormones and everything that comes with it is wild. And I'm like, you will just never get it, which is like so hard. You can't even explain it. So it's hard to like articulate it to them.
No, I understand all of this on such like a surface level thing. Because like my thing
or
is
you
like,
understand from like what you can see.
and like also like what feels real for me in like my world. Because I always think like a boy will never understand like the responsibility. So responsibility, but like, okay, cool. So surface level. Like, what are we having for dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, is the laundry done? Like, okay, yes, you may take care of this, but that's like 1 day per month or one Friday per week. Like, I'm thinking every single day is everything sorted.
Yeah.
And like that is on such a basic level. And it is just truly, it is what it is. And that's what I'm really trying to tell myself, just like in every situation in life. Like, life isn't always fair and some people have it easier and some people have it harder and your experience is going to be different to everyone.
Yeah.
And you just have to go with it.
Yeah.
But it's so hard.
Yeah. And like whatever the thing is, like give yourself grace in it because fuck, it is hard. And yeah, it's just like, it's just added on. Like now having a kid, it's just like adds on to everything else of like the cooking, the cleaning, caring for a child. Like,
and it's almost like, okay, they do that one time. And they're like, I cooked for you. And you're like, awesome.
Oh my God, the other night he literally, I was like, I missed the days. He used to be such a good cook. Like when he was vegan, unreal.
Yeah.
So like he was the cook. And somewhere along the line, it became me because his business took over mine.
Yeah.
But it was just like the other night, I said, I miss you being in the kitchen. He goes, I was in the kitchen the other night. I cooked us dinner. And I said, the mince that was already cooked in the fridge, you cooked potatoes in the air fryer and put the bowl together with some lettuce and avocado. Right. Yeah, you cooked it a great job, sweetie. Thank you so much.
I think Indy Clinton said that on her podcast.
Yeah.
Or somewhere. She said it somewhere and it was literally like Ben was like, oh, I packed the kids' school lunch. She's like, oh, thank you so much for not letting our kids starve for a basic need. Thank you. So feel so much better.
Yeah.
But like it is just one of those things that.
Or even just like where I'm at now, I'm like, when you come home from golf and you throw your golf clothes on the bed, or when he was playing footy, like whatever, that was my only priority then. I have a kid now. I don't want to put your clothes away as well. Put your golf clothes in the wash or in your drawer. Like, doesn't have to be neat, just shove them in a drawer. I don't care.
And everything heightens as well.
Yeah.
So it's like they probably used to do that, but you'd be like, oh, I love taking care of you. Like, it's so easy for me. But now I've got to take also care of a child.
Oh, yeah, now it's like I've got to
easy
put
for me.
Tate's clothes away and make sure his clothes are washed and do his washing. So I'm like, you can do your own. At least just put it away because my mum actually washes it and folds it at this point. So and then I'm like have the overwhelming stress of like, so when my mum leaves, I then have to take on everything she's doing at the moment.
Do we have a date she's leaving?
No. So I spoke to Riley about it because I was like, initially I said 6 weeks, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And when it got to maybe 2 weeks, I said, so you're never leaving. But Riley did 4 months with her family. And she was like, honestly, that was great because like they're a bit older. They're a bit more like their awake windows are longer. You can do more. Like it just, the 4-month mark felt good for her to then kind of move away. So I'm like, there's no time frame and mum is obsessed. So she doesn't care. So I'm just like, we'll just go with the flow and see
Enjoy it where you can.
Yeah. And I feel bad, but mum's like, whilst I'm here, utilize me. And I'm like, yeah, good point.
And they love it as well. Like,
loves it.
They really do.
Loves it.
Yeah.
So anyway, just had to get that off my chest.
Yeah. Do you feel better?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But yeah, I had an oxygen, got my nails done, and like here we are. So
she's wearing cool pants.
yeah. I actually like my outfit today.
Yeah, nice.
I had a wardrobe clean out. If you watch my recent vlog, you know. But Lily, the girls, and I went out for lunch yesterday, and I had a full breakdown of like my outfit, and then I got there and you and Soph were like, love your outfit, and I was like, great, because I hated it. But today I actually liked it, so that's nice.
That feels good.
It's a little win.
Nothing better than like feeling good in your outfit.
Yeah.
Hence why I came in black leggings, black top. Yes, I was like, not today.
Not today. Not today. So yeah, how are you?
Based on the last few episodes, we all know that I was really struggling with my cycle, and I've now messaged a naturopath. Huge news for me. And I was actually having a conversation with Beck, and I said to her, like, to be honest, I'm not like a natural medicine person. I think it's more so from the fact of like I couldn't really care less. Not that I don't believe in it, but I'm just like, just give me some Panadol and call it a day. But it gets to a point where there's only so much that Western medicine can do. Like, it's always a Band-Aid fix at the end of the day. Like, you're not fixing the actual issue. You're giving yourself Panadol to mask the issue that's in play. She actually told me that, and that was when it clicked in my mind. And I was like, oh, so
Welcome
true.
to the party.
Yeah. And anyways, I have then messaged a naturopath, and it's not necessarily for the pains. It's actually for PMDD. And everyone responded to me being like, I honestly think that like that's what you have. I got diagnosed with it. And I was like, awesome. But what am I going to do from there? Like they tell me I have PMDD. Cool.
What does that stand for again?
No idea. All I know that it's like, I actually don't know.
Hey Siri.
Yeah.
What does PMDD stand for? Premenstrual dysphoric disorder.
I thought I was going to say depression disorder. But yeah, it's basically like you are a different person pre-period. It's like your luteal phase, your emotions and your hormones, and you kind of change as a person. And I almost go depressed before I get my cycle. Like I don't want to work. I don't really want to train. I don't like who I am. Like I just go really negative self-talk, and it's not like myself. And from the outside, everything is fine. But like internally, like battling. And Taylor actually said to me that like she knows someone who almost takes like half a depression tablet for that week and it's fixed. I'm like, that is so interesting. But going down the naturopath cycle and just seeing if a few different supplements and what's the actual underlying issue, because they say that it actually doesn't show on blood tests because all my bloods are fine. So I'm like, I just feel like a crazy person at this point. And this is the first time ever where my cycle finished on Friday and I feel like I'm in my luteal phase. I'm like, something's not right. Like today I feel so much better, but Saturday, Sunday, I was like still feeling how I would before my cycle. And I normally come out really well. So I'm like, something's just not really happening.
And because like you could get your bloods done, but it depends on where you are in your cycle. Yeah. They're going to be different every time. So it's like they might do like a blood cycle or they're going to do like gut microbiome or whatever.
Well, that's why Cade is actually coaching Sam, one of our coaches, and she has to get a blood test for the next 4 weeks, every single week, to see where she's at in the cycle. I'm like, I fucking just can't do that.
I know. I was meant to get my 6 weeks post birth bloods and I still haven't.
And it's just like effing in time. So that's what I'm currently going down, and I'm actually like really keen to kind of like see everything, because today, randomly then, like this is how like crazy it is. Like yesterday I felt like I was crying, and then today I woke up at 4 a.m. so easy, smashed out my session, had a very productive day, feel on top of the world. I'm like, why? This is so contrast with nothing changing in my life. Like there's no, like I haven't had a baby. I haven't had a huge lifestyle change. Like everything is the same, but I'm like this.
Yeah.
So anyways, there's that. And then something.
There, flick.
Something. So I like don't really have body dysmorphia at all. Like really kind of fine, whatever. Like you have your days, but like overall very chill. I have face dysmorphia, and it's getting worse. Anyways, I had a glow up day on Friday, I had a facial. Thank you.
Yeah,
Finally.
guys. So last week I said
Mhm.
that Lily had to book facial. I messaged her and I was like, "You booked that goddamn facial."
And I booked that goddamn
She
facial.
did for like the next day.
Tell me I booked at 9 a.m.
Yeah,
I would-
I would always book a facial for the afternoon.
Yeah, would you? But I think my thought process, I was getting my eyebrows done at 1.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to get them done beforehand or else like, I'm going to wash them.
Yeah.
So anyways, I got that done at 9 and I wanted to sleep for the rest of the day.
I know.
But I had a mini glow up day. So I had a facial and then I got my eyebrows done. Then my nails done. So that was really, really nice. But I still don't like my face. And the other reason was like, it's actually getting to an extreme level. Like this is so surface level. But we had podcast like photos that our like social media manager sent through to like post for stories. And I said, don't even pull mine up there. Just use Tori's face. Like I literally hate it so much. She's like, that's the only one. I'm like, number one, why is there only one photo?
Yeah, literally.
That was confusing. But secondly, we should like some parts of ourselves. So I think that's also going to flow into the PMDD.
I think it is. It's like something you really need to work on because it's really not that bad.
No, exactly.
Like it's really like that photo you sent. So fun, gorgeous.
No, I know.
Yeah.
So I have a psychologist appointment on Thursday.
Yeah, you need to.
Hanging out for. I thought it was last week, and I had.
Oh, that's
this
right. Yeah.
Notes app ready, and now it's even longer.
Yeah. Put the
like-
face at the top of this
Put
list.
the face at the top.
It's like, give me some tips to work through.
Yeah.
The face dysmorphia.
It's. And like, guys, I know I'm not ugly. Like, okay, I get it, okay? But sometimes we just have our moments in life, and I'm having one.
And it's just like, you know how last Friday we spoke and I was saying like, as a mum, like, I don't care what I look like anymore. I just want to feel good for me. And then like, you don't critique your photos and stuff. And you're like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. And then we had our shoot and I was like, oh, you're still critiquing.
Yeah. No, I don't know what happened
But
to
it's
me.
just your face.
It is.
You don't critique
I couldn't
anything
care
else.
from the shoulders down. I just from the shoulders up. Even
She's in peak bulk season. She's like, I don't care.
yeah, I actually hit a new high weight today as well, and I'm like, whatever. But some of my muscle photos are from the shoot and ecom.
Yeah.
Don't look at that. No, again, body couldn't care. Like I'm not the fittest. Well, technically, I'm the strongest I've ever been, but like physique wise, not the fittest I've ever been.
Yeah.
And like, anyways, I didn't look at my shoulders down. I looked at my shoulders up, and I was like, why do I look like that? If I stand on the very side, stunning Lily. It's just fun. I actually have to shut up about it. I think next podcast put me on a ban.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Because people are going to just be like, this.
Yeah,
bitch.
100%. This is the last time I talk about it until I've had a breakthrough, and then I can tell you why.
The breakthrough and maybe some Botox on that side.
I was going to say something.
It's the daggers when we walk into the studio and I sit on the good chair and she's like, fuck you. But we alternate. We
do.
share.
You know, Maggie Sellers only has one chair she sits on every single time for a good side.
Yeah. Well, if I was the only host, you would do that.
But she actually had a guest on recently who has extreme body dysmorphia
Really?
to the face that she said, I won't come on your podcast unless I'm sitting on this side.
That would be you.
It would be.
Maggie, actually, I have to sit on this side. But if you were the host, you would sit on the same, so you'd have the same background. Like, you just wouldn't move. You'd have that. Like, the guest would just sit in the guest chair.
Yeah.
But wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Did she say it on the podcast?
Yeah. She said it was the first time she ever spoke about it. But like, it was a very extreme, and her manager actually went into like the backstory of why she can't sit on that side. Yeah.
Can you send me that pod?
Yeah, I absolutely can.
I miss my podcast, but I'm just not in that era. I'm not in the era of like learning and taking on business vibes, which is annoying because I want to be.
Yeah.
But I either want to walk with someone or call someone on my walk.
Oh, see, I hate calling.
I know.
Hate it.
I usually just call Taylor, to be honest.
Yeah, see, like I don't really speak to anyone unless I see you. So
Yeah.
the only time I spoke to Taylor was when I went to see her.
Yeah.
So we have so much to catch up on.
Yeah, it's great.
So negative to the side.
Yeah.
Let's keep going positives.
Okay.
Whole team is in the office this week.
Yeah.
So fun. So Ken's actually lives in Melbourne and she's up this week, visiting just in person, all the things. So going out to light years in like an hour.
I'm so jealous.
Which I'm so excited for. That'll be really nice. And then Kate and I actually bought a leadership course. Not really course, it's like a one-on-one mentor.
Yeah.
Because our team is growing. And I'm like, no one actually taught us how to become like leaders of a team. And yes, of course, you have certain traits. That's why we're in the position that we are. But there's like a few things that I know I can work on. There's a few things he knows he can work on. And like just to really elevate us because again, you can have the courses for the business and for the things. But I'm like, oh, no one actually teaches leadership styles and how to work with different people. And now we're hiring again. I'm like, we have so many different personalities and you need to learn how to kind of lead different people as well. So, and Kate and I lead extremely differently. So I think that's going to be so cool for us. It's just like a one session, 90 minutes with this one guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I'm really excited.
Fun.
I think that will be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me know how that goes.
I will.
My next thing,
Yeah.
I think I have OCD.
Oh, yes.
But like not in the like, oh my God, I've got OCD, like actual obsessive compulsive disorder. And the reason being is because and also because having a baby, you're just home a lot more. But if my house is messy, I can't function. I go crazy. And like every time he's like asleep or having a wake window, like I'm just trying to tidy all the time. And it's just getting to a point where it's like, it's fucked. Like it's out of hand. Like I'm going insane. So I'm like, I need to leave the house more, but it's like such an effort to leave the house. And then you come to the warehouse, I don't really get much done because people want to hold the baby. And then it's just like, it's just a lot to leave the house, like for a long period of time. So I'm just like, what does one do? Because I'm like constantly going insane.
Speak to my sister about it. She actually has it diagnosed.
Yeah.
But hers was when she was at home more.
Yeah.
So bad. But she puts one pair of undies in the washing machine. No.
Okay, I'm not that bad.
And like bleach. Like it's just
Mine's just like a cleanliness thing in the house and a tidy thing. And like I'll see something, I have to do it right then and there. And then I'll see the next thing. And then I'm like doing one thing and then I see another thing and I change it and I forget about that thing. And then the other thing is like in a business perspective, now that we have like our social media girl, it's like I want to have full control and I know that I don't have the capacity to do it. That's why we hired her. So then I'm like, okay, here, do that thing. Or I'll be like, yep, I'll do this. And then it goes a day. I'm like, just let her do it. And like if she does it wrong, that's so fine. Just tell her. Just be like, hey, fix this. And it's so fine. That's how she's going to learn. That's how I learned. But I'm like, I have this control thing of like, I want it done my way. I have to do it.
Yeah.
And I think because, I don't know, maybe like growing up as like an athlete, being a perfectionist, like, or always being taught if you want it done right, just do it yourself kind of thing. So now I'm just like, well, I have to do it if I want it done my way.
Yeah.
But I'm like, that's the point of hiring is you mold someone into like what you do and how you do it. But it's letting go of that control.
It is really hard, especially when it's like your baby as well and you want it done your way because at the end of the day, it's your face, it's your reputation, it's your everything. But people don't learn unless you give them that control.
And she's learnt so fast.
And so good, 100%. That's what I felt like with Kira because I was doing so much and was like, oh, you have to do it this way.
Yeah.
And Kate's like, no, let her come to you with her opinions on things and how to do it. That's why we hired her.
Yeah.
And I almost had to just be like, this is how I do it. I'm not looking anymore.
Yeah.
And you have to, but we almost said we wanted her to come up with her whole new procedures herself.
Yeah.
So I actually had no input.
Yeah.
Not no input.
And then you let them have the creativity and you're like, oh, like actually that works so much better or let's combine the two and you work as a team.
And then they work off their strengths.
Yeah.
Because they're doing it their way.
Yeah.
That's why we hired them.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's hard.
It's really hard.
And I do think the house now is a control thing because I
can't control his sleep.
Control
I can't control freaking how much milk I'm pumping because that's frustrating me, but I can control the environment that I'm in. And if my environment is not clean, it drives me insane. And I've going through, like I mentioned recently, like a declutter place. And I think because I know like we're going to have more toys coming in. So I'm like, if I just have less stuff, if I have his toys, it's fine. Like the toys are kind of replacing my stuff, if that makes sense. But at least if I have less stuff, it's less to clean, less to keep tidy. So I'm like, I'm going to have a bare house at this point. I've worked my whole 2 years of this lease so far to make a home and I'm just going to get rid of it all.
I saw I forgot who it was, but it was like a pretty professional like CEO.
Yeah.
And he said it took me 4 years for me to be okay with that coloured bike in the corner. He said toys always went away. He's like, I couldn't stand colour in the house. Like my OCD, everything had to be perfect. And he's like, I needed to let my kid be. You're not like that because it's like your stuff. You want to replace it. But it's like I had to let my kid be a kid.
Yeah.
And now I'm not stressed anymore.
Well,
I
it's
don't
like,
care anymore.
you know, people like, stop being a beige mum. I'm like, I'll be a beige mum for as long as I can be a beige mum. But there's already started like coloured toys. And I'm like, he needs to see big, bright colours and like you see his face when he sees a bright colour. Like Jackson put a pink T-shirt on. He's like, Tate loves it. And I was like, yeah, he needs to see the colours.
Yeah.
Like we're going to have toys, colours in our house. Like it's fine. But yeah, it's like more my stuff.
Yeah.
But I have a confession.
Yeah, she wrote, I have a confession in the notes.
It's more like I don't want Jackson to know kind of vibes.
Okay, well, we're like halfway through.
Yeah, like he's not listening to this whole thing.
Sweet.
But there's one, so all through pregnancy when I was nesting, I was not only doing the nursery, but I was doing the house, right? There was one thing that I needed to do and in the house, and I haven't done it yet, but it's the artwork in the dining room.
Yeah.
Because it was colours, and then we placed it like same kind of prints, but like a neutral colour. And now I hate the prints. And I've been looking for a piece of artwork for this.
How much did you spend?
For this.
I already know. I already can guess it.
Okay, it wasn't the one I wanted. The one I wanted was like $1,700. Secondhand, by the way. It wasn't that one. That can come later when we're rolling in it eventually, hopefully one day. I spent $350.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
And it's for a set of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of like matches the vibe of the other one that I got from Adair's. And that's like the last thing that I want to do
Also,
decorative wise.
You got 2. That's actually pretty decent for a really nice thing.
Yeah, like good quality. It's from like Living Design or something. Like good quality artwork, right? And it's like it matches the house. So it's like it all just comes together,
Stunning.
you know?
And you have been looking for so long.
So long.
So long.
So I just did it
And the
today.
thing is, you could buy another bad one, put it up for a few months, hate it, buy another one. You get the same amount.
Exactly. So I just bought nice, and I love the Adair's one. So I know I'm going to love these ones, and they're cute. I'm really excited. So yeah, but he doesn't need to know how much I spent on that. But we made a deal. Like as much as he plays golf, I get to do something for myself.
One club. It's like $100.
Exactly. And you have a whole club. You buy balls every single week because you lose them all.
You have a membership.
Yeah. So like I've got free reign, basically.
Free reign. Imagine how much money you spend on ghost cans.
Yeah, I know. But then Jackson goes, so like that car in the driveway. And I'm like, let's not talk about that. That was my push present for like growing your child.
Yeah.
So, you know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. And my last thing is I got a new air fryer.
Oh, yes.
Got it from
yellow.
Crumble. It's yellow and it came today.
Oh, it is.
And I'm going to set it up and I'm going to leave it in because I have all my appliances in the garage because they're bulky and loud and gross. But this one's cute and it's going to stay on the bench.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to like do that. Yeah.
Stunning.
So I'm really excited about my new artwork.
Thinking
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not going to have almond milk anymore.
Interesting.
Big call. So.
Big call. Normal, skim?
Skim / full cream. Like, it depends. Probably skim just for macros. But my thought process is, why the hell did I ever go to almond milk? I'm not intolerant to dairy. I need some calcium in my bones. And the ingredients list, when you go out for coffee on like you can control the almond milk that you have at home, obviously. But the milk that you have out, they use like barista almond milk, which has like 17 ingredients.
Yeah.
It has like oil in it and like artificial
Seed
sweeteners.
oils and stuff, yeah.
I could just be having normal milk and be having one ingredient milk.
Especially like when you go out. Like you could just have good almond milk at home if you like it and it's good macros, whatever. But when you go out, you're probably better off getting normal milk.
Yes.
Health-wise.
And I'm thinking I'm going to do that because in Europe, skin was so clear. And the only thing that I really ever change, even from prep to traveling, is my coffees. And so I'm thinking it's the milk.
Also in Europe, their food is just so much, so much
and
fresher,
also,
cleaner.
When I'm eating less naturally, I have better skin.
Yeah.
Just because I eat so many carbs.
Yeah.
Like when I have a lot of gluten, my skin does flare up a little bit. It's not bad, but like,
yeah.
So I think I'm actually going to try transitioning when I eat out. Interesting.
See how that goes.
Let you all know.
Yeah. Please do keep us posted because we love the milk. Even Soph was like,
that's where it kind of sparked.
Yeah, going to normal milk.
Yeah. And that's big for Soph.
Huge.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, if you can do it, I can do it.
Yeah. Exactly. Anything else happening?
Honestly, that's about it, to be fair. Can't really think of anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to talk about something.
Okay.
Because we watch, Jackson and I have like different people that we watch on YouTube. Obviously, his is golf. Mine's like all the girlies and their vlogs. But we love watching Matt Does Fitness. Have you ever watched him?
If I have the right person in my mind, yes.
He's from the UK, has 2 boys. Yeah.
And has a gym outside. It's kind of all black.
Yeah. So we've always loved watching like his food videos and like he's did up his gym and then redid his gym and then built his dream house. It literally has like a hidden slide into like a kid's playground. It's insane. Like, go watch the house tour. It's insane. But we were watching one of his vlogs the other night and I was like, people constantly complain that they run out of content and like they don't have ideas to film. If you go on his channel, it is all the same thing, basically. It is eating out at fast food and the calories within that. And it's like, how many calories can I eat in one Macca's order? How many calories, or who has the highest calories in the same order from 5 different fast food restaurants? Like, it's all the same. And I'm like, and people still complain that I am one of them, that I'm like, don't have content to film, don't have ideas, and I have all these different niches. He does this one niche with the occasional family vlog somewhere in there, but does the same thing, and his content just pops off every single time.
It's because people love the same shit.
Yeah.
And that's what we get caught in. When you grow, you think you have to provide so much more to your audience, but they love seeing the same thing. Tell you what my favorite thing with Kylie is? Not the travel vlogs. It's the at-home day in my life.
And
same
people
as
say
Sarah's
it to
day.
me all the time, like, just give me a weekly vlog. And I'm like, isn't that like so boring? No, because I love it too.
Yep. My YouTube's travel, views down.
Yeah.
At home, day in the life, weekly, up. People want to see the same thing. They love seeing the quotes on your story in the morning. They love seeing Ome's sunrise.
The way that I have been wanting to stop those quotes, because I'm like, it takes time to go through Pinterest, and I have to relate to the quotes. So it sometimes take me 5 minutes, sometimes it takes me 20.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there like the whole breastfeed just trying to find this one quote. But the last 2 weeks I've been like, maybe I should just stop. Like, who really likes them? The amount of DMs I've had in the last 2 weeks of being like, thank you for this, it's made my day, or like, I had 4 DMs in 2 days being like, I screenshot your quotes every single day and I put it in a folder.
Wow.
I was like, that's a lot of quotes, because I've posted every day for I don't know how many years.
I also think that quotes are like, people aren't posting quotes as much anymore.
Yeah, true.
Like, I'm actually not seeing them on stories as very often.
Yeah.
But you're like the one person who's so consistent with it.
Every day.
It's same as like my sunrise walks. I'm actually like not posting them as much. Like, I don't know. I go for a walk every single morning, and I actually don't post them much. Not because I can't bother. I'm just like, oh, I do it every morning. That it's not fun to me anymore, but it's so routine focused. But I'm like, no, that's what people love to see.
Yep. Yeah. So won't stop posting the quotes.
No.
But I will not post anything about the day until I've posted my quote. So I have to find the perfect quote.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's just recap of the day. Here's my quote.
Yeah, literally. Anyway, so that was just my thought process around content. Don't make it so deep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because like, just post anything. Yeah, pretty much.
On Monday's episode that you're about to listen to in 3 days, we're going to deep dive into social media, because I've had a few questions.
And the last time we did that episode was episode 4 years ago.
I swear there was one.
There's got to be.
No, there definitely was. We just would have named it something different.
Yeah.
Because I vividly remember explaining something a while ago, but we have not done one recently.
We haven't done like a deep dive into like starting social media and what our thoughts and processes are now around it. So
we're going to deep dive into that.
Yeah.
But for today's segment, I kind of want to just touch on a few viral things happening on socials at the moment. I've seen one, and Jade Touchny, is that how you say your last name?
I think so.
Did you see it?
No.
It's so funny. Okay, so everyone's posting right now a photo with big text on it. Swipe, big text, swipe, big text,
like,
right?
Big yellow text in the middle.
Yeah, or like any color. It's just like engaging. Everyone loves to see it. She posted one. It was literally like, I'm just posting big text, swipe, because everyone else is doing that. Swipe. Here's a photo of my beach, or like whatever. And it was hilarious. Went off. But those posts right now are viral because it's like engaging, and you have to swipe to like stay on it, so the view time is more. So I think that is viral at the moment.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
I don't know if Bailey and like from Sofadova is starting some of these trends, or he's just real quick on them.
I think both.
Okay.
I honestly think both.
Okay, that's all.
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm just like, they just post back to back to back.
It's crazy.
And that's like some of like the same things, different vibes. It's like, guess my time, and then it's like, guess my letter, guess my...
I think they started that.
Yeah.
I would love to know.
And then they've made like different variations of it. And then I see it on like Remy by Riley and then Jazz Handmade. I'm just like, wow, you guys are quick.
So fast. Yeah. My other ones are, I think this is nearly already gone because people are sick of it, but that's so chic.
Yeah. No, I'm still seeing them.
Still seeing it, but like you're late to the trend now.
Yeah. I should do that.
My other one is yellow text.
Yeah.
That is like popping off.
Yeah.
It's a specific yellow text too. You can't
it's like a baby yellow.
You can't go too dark.
Yeah. And it's like either the big text in the middle, or it's just like yellow on a reel, or it's that curvy yellow writing.
That, but yeah.
And it's a photo reel.
Yes.
With the curvy yellow writing.
Yes. Interesting.
Yeah.
I got 2 more.
Okay.
Now, the second last one is like the 3 horizontal split screens, and it's different times throughout the day.
And it's, or the one where it's like what we wore, what we ate, what we did.
Yes. Yep. And then finally is timestamps of like two people doing the same thing but different days.
Yeah, we
Not the same
should
thing.
really do that.
Well, we should do that. So it's
Yeah.
like 6 a.m. You're probably breastfeeding or asleep again.
Yeah.
I'm at the gym or like whatever it might be.
Yeah.
I think we should definitely do that.
We should maybe do that tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow because
Yeah.
we'll be together in the morning.
Yeah, good one. Okay, we can't forget.
No.
We'll set a reminder.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Well, I need to get on to some of those trends.
Yeah.
And I've actually been seeing them, especially like mother related ones. And I'll like go into my Canva and start making them. And then I've actually got one ready that I can post. And so I start like creating them as I see them. But you just got to be like on the trends.
My thing is, I can't think of what to say on
No,
this thing.
neither.
No.
And then it's like you want to be like a bit original and like change it
Yeah.
up to make it to suit you. But then it's like nothing comes to here.
No, people will even just post one video of them doing a shoulder press at the gym and have incredible text on it.
Yeah.
Not the aesthetics. It's literally, bless you. It's, bless you.
I'm done now.
Okay. It's just like a text saying something. I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to say. I have
Can't.
so many videos of myself at the gym and I literally have nothing to say.
Yeah, like you could post so many. You could post so many
So
trial
many.
reels.
Yeah.
What do you say? Don't know.
Nothing. Zero.
You should just post, this is a great video of my shoulders, but I don't know what to say. That'll probably blow up.
I actually might do that. That's a great one.
Yeah, you should.
Didn't even think that.
Yeah, right? It's
Anyways.
and like you sometimes just, your brain just doesn't go there because you spend all day. I spend all day being a mum, running a podcast, thinking of content, and then it gets to 4 o'clock. I'm like, what am I posting at 5? What am I posting? And then I'm hustling, trying to find something and make it work. And I'm like, oh, I can't be fucked.
Oh, see, I'll never hustle late. If you see it, actually, I used to be that person. I
Yeah,
used to
you
post.
did, actually.
Whereas, the only thing that I will hustle is a dump. On a Sunday, I'm like, fuck,
Yeah,
6 p.m.
yeah.
I got to hustle that dump.
Yeah.
But I will never hustle a post because I will not have it done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I have some recommendations for this week. I have two things, actually.
Okay, yeah. I need to think of mine
Yeah,
while
I'll
you...
say. Now, my first
Got
one is actually just going to be podcast recommendations.
Yep.
I know you're not in this era right now, but
Still, we'll take
I had
it.
someone message me the other day and I forgot to reply. But
Hopefully they're listening.
Hopefully they listen to this. And they said, I heard you mention a podcast. What was it? So
Right.
I'm going to tell you my top favorite podcast from number 1 down.
Okay.
Number 1 is Maggie Sellers,
Yeah.
Hot, Smart, Rich.
It's been your favourite for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second is Emma Grede.
Yeah.
Every single Wednesday, they come out, obsessed. Emma Grede's Wednesday morning and Maggie Sellers was a few hours after, I think afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm that fast.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
She's on it.
Third, I actually thinking Behind the Laundry Door is there now.
How good is it?
So good.
It's just a fun listen.
Yeah.
To break up the business.
Unlike the dramatic, but it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just, did you listen to episode
Yep.
3? And I'm just like, you are so real.
Kate is like, we listened to it on the drive home because I was driving.
Nice.
And he was like, what the fuck is this? He's like, he reclined his chair back. He's like, I'm going to sleep. I was like, thank God, because I don't need your input on this.
Yeah, you're
He's
like,
like, then he woke up at the end. He's like, Lily, they're still talking about the same thing. I'm like, exactly.
That's why
I don't
we
want
love
to
it.
think.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to think. You're not thinking about like taking on that piece of information.
Yeah.
How can I apply it to my business? And then you have to like rewind because you missed a bit of the episode.
Yep.
You just get to listen and switch off. It's great for my morning walks. Yeah.
Number 4,
Mm-hmm.
Grace Beverly, Working Hard or Hardly Working.
Interesting.
Really love that.
Okay.
But only some episodes.
Yeah.
Can't get around all of them.
Yeah.
So that's why she's number 4.
Yeah.
And then number 5 is Diary of the CEO.
Yeah.
Again,
I was waiting for that.
I can't get around all
All
of
of
them.
them. Yeah.
Actually, I'm sorry, Stephen, you might be dropping out lately.
Yeah.
Because your episodes are not what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
They're about politics and aliens. I'm like, brother,
Interesting.
hate them all. So actually, I would say it's not even top 5. Hold up. I need
yeah.
to just quickly check out because I need this 5th one.
Yeah. I still have my like must listen podcast playlist, which a lot of people always ask for. And I still add to it. So then I go back to my own playlist and go, what haven't I listened to? But I've been like listening to like half of Emma Grede. I listened to Emma Grede and
Christian Scheller.
no,
Oh.
Chamberlain.
Emma Chamberlain.
Emma Chamberlain. That was great. But it's like I take a long time to finish one episode because it's like a little bit on a walk, then it's in the sauna, then it's in a drive. So I went from Emma to Maggie with someone. Oh, yeah, Chrissy Chella.
Yep.
So yeah, it's just like chopping and changing.
Yeah, I feel that. I can't find this last one, but her name is Corey, and it's very much a business one.
Okay.
Anyway, it's called Big Deal.
Okay.
Big Deal by Cody. Lol. Big Deal by Cody Sanchez. She's like a full business girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's got brown hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct. She's pregnant.
Yeah.
Love that. So there you go. There's my top ones. Oh, and then another recommendation.
Yeah.
Hot Honey.
Yeah.
They finally bought it to my Woolworths Metro because I haven't had it. That's why. 'Cause I had,
Yeah. I'm actually having a hot honey beef bowl for dinner
I
tonight.
had that for lunch.
Nice with cottage cheese, sweet potato. Can't
Yep.
wait. My recommendation is an expensive one, and I'm really sorry, but it is so worth the money, is a RoboVac.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't say this last week, did I? No, it was slow cooker. RoboVac.
We're on our appliances.
It is. You know you're a mum, or you know you're like in your late 20s when this shit just excites you. Side note, we got sofa printer for her birthday, and like the excitement was unmatched. And I'm like, that is when you know you're an adult. Anyway, the RoboVac. I grateful enough to work with them. Super, super fun. But I was always like, is it really worth it? Like, it's a lot of money. And like, I genuinely love vacuuming, but I don't have the time.
I was going to say, you vacuum every day.
Every day, probably sometimes twice. Yeah. So to take that off my hands and even my mother's hands is really, really nice. And I never mop. I hate mopping.
And yours mops?
Mine mops.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't.
I'll always get the cleaners come in to just mop because I'm like, I won't do it. And I love clean floors. But this can go every day. You can set it to a timer of Friday 5 p.m. and it'll do it. And this morning we got up and watched a movie and he did the floors and I got to go home to clean floors. The other day I put everything up, left the house, turned it on, came home, clean floors.
See, stunning.
It is so worth it.
Time is money.
Especially if you have kids and you're like, they're having solids and there's food everywhere. You've got dogs, you've got dog fur. You go to the beach a lot. You've got sand everywhere and it's hard to clean.
Boys come home from golf. They've got fucking grass
sand
all
and
over
grass
their
and mud
shoes.
because they've been in all sorts of bushes. That was Jackson the other day, all
Not
over
on
his
the
socks.
golf course, are they?
No. They're not on the greens. They're in the bushes and they bring the bush home with them on the couch.
Yeah. Kate actually asked me the other day, he pulled out his clean socks and he's like, why do they still have dirt in them? I said, did you unfold your socks? And he said, I don't know, chuck them in. I was like, yeah, well, I'm not unfolding your dirty socks from golf. I'm picking them up and I'm putting them straight in there. Yeah. So that's why there's still dirt in the middle of them because I ain't touching that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You can do your own golf washing if that's the case. So definitely worth the money. And just like think about the time you get back vacuuming and mopping and then waiting for it to dry and then putting just
whole thing.
So worth it. Anyway, these lights are killing me.
Yeah, we just talked fast. You do not need to put this one on double speed. We had
I feel like
something
someone
to say.
pressed go and like
That's what it felt like. Oh, well, that was our weekly catch up. See you next week.
It's real therapy and I love it. I love it so much. Anyway, don't know how long we went for, but love you guys so much. Really hope you're enjoying the Fridays. Let us know.
I would love to see, actually, you have to look at the stats and see the Monday versus Friday.
Yeah, good one. Because Taylor was like, I love your Fridays. She's like, I'm eating them up.
Yeah.
Your Mondays are like, you know,
she's like, I don't really care how to be healthy.
Yeah, she's like, I'm just not in that era, so like won't always listen. But she's like, Fridays eating up. So I was like, I would too.
Yeah, same.
That's why I'm eating up behind the laundry door.
Yeah, same.
Anyway,
all right. Love you so much.
Bye.